Hi, long time no see, it's me again. Today I'm going to share with you my experience over almost 5 years on and off living in South Africa, and things that I have discovered for plus minus 5 years. Actually, there are a lot of things that I have discovered, but I try to make it short. I have actually 15 points. I'll try to make it short, like maybe less than 10 minutes. First, South African crime is so high. I discovered there are many areas in South Africa. I'm personally living in Cape Town that you don't even go and drive in those areas because they are dangerous areas, especially for women and kids. Yes, so now if you want to drive safely, you have to actually know the route that you are taking. And I won't mention those areas because you can personally ask your partner or your friends, okay? So my advice would be like, you have to be vigilant, you have to always check surrounding, and you have to check every time, like when you stop by the traffic light and you stop what's happening surround you. So yeah, just be extra careful when you're especially driving alone. And in case it's like me, I have a baby, so yeah, you can think you don't really go to that dodgy places unless you are with local. South African petrol price is really expensive compared to the country where I came from, Indonesia. It's way too high, the price, I mean. And because the price is expensive, you can imagine the price for the food and the price for the basically everything. And including the cost of living in South Africa. But I have discussed about the cost of living in South Africa, and I think I have to make an upgrade because I don't think that last year cost of living the same like this year cost of living. Security, I think this is point number 3. Point number 3, security and insurance are a good business in South Africa, I would say, because the crime is high. That's why most of the people would have like electric fence, and then on top of that maybe they have like security alarm even at home, and they have burglar bar, something like that on the window, by the door as well. And as far as I know, most of the people would take insurance for everything, car, business. I mean that those things are important. House. I know a person that also they take insurance on their phone and the laptop. That's actually unheard in Indonesia, but now I'm learning something new. Government offices are very slow. I mean, I'm saying as far as the service concerned, because like for example, I'm still waiting for my visa that I have renewed last year. So next month is going to be a year. And it was handled by the Home Office, and I don't know why it takes so long. They say it's backlog, but I mean it's been years and years. They should have take initiative and make a solution for something like this. And something like this is happen around the world. So yeah. And another fact you might agree or not agree, South African people is friendly, but me personally find it real hard to make friends, real friends. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. I'm still struggling until this very day. I do have, but you can count it. Next, point number 6. For Asian people like me who came from a country where there's a lot of street food, I was surprised and finally discovered there isn't street food like in Asia. I mean, like personally I'm talking about in Indonesia. Like in Indonesia, like 8 o'clock we can still go out and find fried rice or even fried noodles or many type of food that they only sell in the evening. So in here I don't see it the same. Next, I think most of you would agree with this point number 7. Load shedding is terrible in South Africa. As I'm filming right now, it is wait, let me see, what time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock, and then the Eskom app already told me 4 o'clock is going to be load shedding. So I think I'll be able to make a few points, but I'm gonna do it quickly before the load shedding comes. Yeah, the next point is number 8. For a foreigner like me, we have to be very extra patient because we're still waiting for our paper. Yeah, slow. Please help me. I can't even go out from this country because imagine if I exit from the country. They said you can exit with the receipt, but in our community, Indonesian community, there hasn't been a case where a person exit and come back again. So let's see. I'm scared to exit and can't come back. So the next point is, so a lot of South African, the local actually are thinking about moving out. They want to move out from South Africa to go to another country. Then I'm thinking here, wow, am I stuck here? Is the condition of the country is going to get better or going to get worse? Because many people is exiting the country. Poverty is real in South Africa. I've never seen a lot of unsettlement houses in such a big areas. It's something for me to be thankful. I personally thankful of my own life, that we could have something to eat, a roof to sleep. But I mean, you can see the difference between area A and area B. So I was a bit shocked. Number 11, in South Africa, I find it you can't just go out. I mean, like without planning your day. In my country, I can just go out quickly. There is already market. There is already something. If you want to buy something, it's easy. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, finish. But in here, you have to plan your day. Yeah, it's different. And point number 13 is you have to be street smart in South Africa. I was growing up in the small village, in the rural area. Everyone know each other, and I am not street smart. I am not. But I've been learning and see and check how the local does. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Number 14 and 15, I'll just make it together. If you enter South Africa with spousal visa, the obvious thing is I'm talking about my experience, you can't work. And then what are you going to do in South Africa? That's my questions. I find it really difficult. I'm still struggling until today. The problems were there and are still here, the same problem, but I just learned to live and to handle it better. But it's after years. It's not easy. Especially when you lived in your country, you used to work, very productive. And then you move in here and you can't do anything. So you have to think of how to stay productive. You have to think maybe you want to do something like me making YouTube channel. I don't know. It's something. The worst thing was for me that I wasn't able to drive for many years. I do have my international driving license, but there was no confidence in me to drive around the area because I don't know, and I don't want to drive just in case I made a mistake going to a strange area and I don't know what will happen. So yeah, so make sure that you are able to drive. There is public transportation like taxis and Uber and buses, but for your convenience, just please learn to drive yourself. Okay, and then another thing is, if you are a stay-at-home mom, you have to think something that not just to keep you busy, but the things that you like to do, your hobby, your passion. So you're not just, how can I say it? You're not just trying to survive, but you're starting to live your life here. Like you have your life in your own country, and then in here you're starting to feel like you are living. I don't think this is like 10 minutes, but let me see. Like if you let your fear take over yourself, and then you think like, oh, I shouldn't go there, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, and then you will not be able to live in this country for sure, because you're scared of going that side, you're scared of doing that, because I don't know. For me personally, I feel like I'll rather die but doing something that I want to do. I can't just stay at home. I am not that bird living in the cage. Not Rapunzel. By the way. Yeah, you have to really think and make the best decision for you and your family. If you single, for you, but if you are married, for you and your family. But anyway, I wish you all the best for those who wants to study here, wants to work here, who wants to just start their life here. For whatever reason, I wish you all the best. Just think first. Every country has pros and cons, so just think first and then make the best decision for yourself. And until then, thank you very much for watching my videos, and check out for another videos in this. I'll put the links here. And please, if you find this video useful for you, you can subscribe and like and share for your friends, with your friends. Okay, thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.
Thank you for watching this video. That you can click on the subscribe button and the bell to watch out for my latest video. Bye. See you.
Bye bye.